We're gonna move a little quicker, but thank you so much for coming in. We're gonna be talking all things live streaming. So come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. I want to make sure I'm answering them and supporting you in your live journey. So you guys heard the ad running. So I'm gonna say hello. We're gonna get to talking really quickly. Your girl is gonna go over to those TikTok streets a little faster, hopefully. Hey, friend, how are you? I'm running so late. I gotta get off this call. I got a hard stop like noon because I need to leverage that noon hour. I gotta get some stuff done in noon. So it's gonna be 90 minutes. I got a 90-minute live. I'm about to do a little over 90 minutes. Good. How are you? I'm doing good. I woke up, I was running errands. I've been ripping and running this morning for the agency retreat. So that's happening. And so yeah. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, dokie. And so got errands to I got all my errands done. I got one thing I didn't do. I told my husband, could he do it for me? It was something I need to pick up from the store, right? I forgot. Yes, yes. And so Luna's already in town. Um, I think there's like 4 other people already here. Yeah, how so much fun. Yeah, yeah, it should be a good time. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's almost like having a sleepover, a slumber party with your besties. That's the way I feel about it. I'm like, oh, the besties, they're coming in town. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this to be the first time. We put it out there and it happened, and we'll see what the future looks like. If we do it again, if we don't, what does it look? I don't know. I don't know. So I hope it is the beginning of something like we can continue to do. I know, once when you start this, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. But then I think there's a momentum. I think people, will decide how they want to engage and stuff. And so we'll see. We'll see. But that's that. And so now I'm going to go over to the TikTok streets because I do need to get over there sooner so I can get started. And then we'll see how this live goes. I'll probably try to come back again. I don't know if I'm going to hit my 4 o'clock. I think I'm going to be back. Maybe I'll see. We'll see what the 5 o'clock hour looks like. I'm thinking that might be a little bit of a time where I can get an hour in, sneak a little live time in, doing the 5 o'clock hour. So we'll see. Somewhere along in there. 5, maybe 6. All right, friends, I'm going live. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. If you haven't liked the live, give me a thumbs up to like the live. Go ahead and click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. I appreciate you all joining me. Pals, did I tell you yesterday? I think I did say it out loud, so it might be on the recording that I think the previous day I told you I couldn't um, create thumbnails for any of those older videos. I can. I would have to go to each video to do it, but there's a way under that particular video when you look at the all the different settings and stuff that you can put for that video, you can go and generate a thumbnail and it will use the AI to create it for you. So that feature is there. By the way, when I enter your live on Edge the other day, it started with an ad. Oh, did it? Okay, you did. I've been using it. Okay, okay, look at you. Okay, awesome. Um, and so yeah, and then I give you the prompt, so you have that. So you should be hopefully hopefully that works. You can play around with the prompt and see if there's some other keywords and stuff you could put in there. But yeah, so I'm hopeful, and I got to get on my stuff because I got to make sure that I have enough. You're welcome. Enough. Optimize my content. There's a lot I need to go back and do. So I'm just gonna make that a project. I might try to take a day and just try to sit my behind down and do it for like several hours at a time so I can get at least 15, 20 done. I'm also use it to help with video ideas. Yes, yes, they do have that. They do have that feature. I saw that and I was like, ooh, that would be great to kind of play around with some topic ideas and stuff too, especially for individual videos as well as for my live stream. Yeah. All right, friends, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all joining. We were talking about the YouTube studio, so we're going to go onto the TikTok streets. I co-stream over there. So we're going to talk all things going live, and you're going to hear me to keep saying the keywords that matter to my live stream. So feel free to come in and ask questions and engage, and so we can all grow and get to know each other. Thank you, friends. TikTok Live, TikTok Live. Welcome to my live TikTok. Come on in. We're talking new live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips as well. Come in, ask questions on how to go live, talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. Feel free to come in, ask questions about the live streaming process, live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips. I'm sharing out my live. Thank you all for being here. I came on. Hey, Crochet Like a Pro. How are you, friend? How are you doing? How's everything going? Mocha, lovely. Welcome to the room, friend. Long time no see. How's it going for you as well? Uh, and thank you for grabbing that heart me. I appreciate you, friends. Thank you all. I'm running late only to get off early. I'm running late, but I will have to get off a little early. Hey, Soda. Hey, Tiny Stiletto. Welcome. Going well. I love to hear that. Yes. Yeah. So, our agency retreat is here. We're here. It's Friday. It's here. Okay. So I've already done 2 hours of things to get everything squared away. So I'm excited about that. Good morning. Hi, you. How are you, friend? Hey, Soda, thank you for the populace. I appreciate it. Oh, somebody's comment got filtered. Selena, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that heart me. Um, you might have to rewrite it, see if you can rewrite what you put in there. But thank you all. So I have like a 90-minute live. I wanted to do 2 hours, but I don't think I have enough time now. I should have started right at 10, but it was hard to get seated at that time. And so yeah, so I got to get going. I have an account. Can I join your agency with the other account? You know what? So that question has come up a couple times. Um, I need to see if I can get an official answer. So you only can join the agency with one account. So the way I interpreted what you said is like, hey, I want to switch accounts. That's the way I heard you say it. But I don't know if you were saying you wanted to do both of them. You can't do both. I think the question is, can you switch? I think the answer is probably not. Because TikTok sees this as your primary. And what will happen in the system, and this is what I get for people who can't join at all because they have too many accounts they went live on, and TikTok sees it as a multi-account violation, basically, and they don't allow you to do that. So in their mind, they're like, you should have one account that you're live streaming on with an agency. Now, we know that's not true. So if that other account isn't like a primary one that you've been going live on a lot, it's fine. But if it's one that you're really making your live page, you're doing equal lives over there, then that becomes problematic and they may not let you join. So I need to do some research because that question has come up a few times in terms of, can you switch? Can you move? Because there are accounts people are like, you know what, I want to start this account. I want to be on this page. This is my new focus, my new topic. And I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no, but let me find out and get a definitive answer so I can see how I can support people because I get it. I don't think TikTok gets it. That's a good question about multi accounts going live. Yeah, TikTok does not like that. And I know that for a fact. Okay, because I'm teaching others there. Okay, because you have to verify as if is it even possible to go live with multi? You can. Yeah, you can. You can. Once you verify, you can do it. You just can't overdo it. I think that's the issue. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are coming in. Yeah, you can absolutely do it. You just have to be mindful of like making that a primary account. Go live on all you go live on all your accounts. Yeah. So you definitely can do it. It's just a matter of like, and so here's the issue. So when you guys go for renewal in the agency, you could do it. It's fine. During the renewal period, it's totally fine to renew and come back into the agency. If you let that renewal period lapse and now you're out there to the open world, you may not be able to join an agency because now TikTok is going to say, oh, you have these other accounts you've been going live on. And that agency, if it's another agency or even if it's mine, I believe, will get that message that says you can't invite them. So just be mindful of that. That's the message that I get for people who are not able to join the agency. Thank you, pals. TikTok cares about the wrong things. Stop letting people. I know. She said TikTok cares about the wrong things sometimes. Stop letting people duplicate accounts. Like she messaged me today, and hey, I had somebody else message me today. That particular imposter account is being real foul because it's going around to other accounts and messaging people and stuff. So yeah, that one is getting a little too spicy for me. Um, but yeah, so with that, I would have to see. Yeah, yeah, I had somebody else message me. Leaving Baltimore, heading to Orlando. Oh, I love hearing that. Luna's already here, so awesome. Thank you so much. I see you. Hey, Michaela, welcome to the room. So I need to find out the definitive answer. Good morning, because it is coming up. And like I said, all I know is that I've had multiple people say, apply to the agency, and I cannot invite them because they have this double account. The multi-account situation is popping up, and it's prevalent because I know, like I said, we all have different niche. Like my shop page, I would go live on quite a bit. I had stopped going live on my shop page, so let me tell you what I did, and I think that's what helped. So last summer, I was going live on my shop page probably more so than this account. If I think about it correctly, I think June, July, I had started doing like 3 days, 4 days a week on shop. And I would do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here. My shop page, I would just do, and I was doing my tour days, and I only dropped down to one a day here on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If y'all recall, I was doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on the shop side. And I was doing the shop in the evening, so I only would do one of my lives on this account. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. And so because of that, I stopped, the agency got started and I stopped doing shop. Well, I didn't join my agency until October. So this account is under the agency also. I didn't join it until October. But I think what happened is that I had stopped doing so much shop that it wasn't a problem when I went to join it. Because I had to do the same process you guys do. I mean, TikTok said, hey, you just don't get a free pass. Your account got to be in good standing too. Thank you so much for that, friend. So yeah, I had to be in good standing too. So yeah. But I wasn't going as much on the shop page anymore. Matter of fact, I wasn't going at all. And so I had probably stopped right around the end of July, mid-July or so. And so you figure all of August, all of September, and then pretty much almost all of October was days I hadn't done shop or I hadn't been live on that account. So just keep that in mind. You just can't overdo it. I, I think that's the issue. But let me find out the answer for everybody who's asking that question. It's definitely a good question. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. We are doing our taps. We're 7 minutes in. We're a little behind. We're at 6.6K likes. So if you guys don't mind liking the screen, if you're new to the room, hey, Lisa, how are you, friend? I have my one-on-one with you soon. I'm so excited. I'm excited too. You scheduled it way out. Why did you schedule it so far out? We could have met sooner. Let me know if that was by design. If it was on my end, let me know. I should be dates available though for you. You said, "Hey Doc, just so you know, I still do not have the three." So when I sent you that message, it still didn't work, and they had the nerve to close that ticket too. When I sent you that message, they closed the ticket and says you should have it now. They took you out of the test mode. So did you? It was some steps they told you to do in that. I don't remember the steps. I think they were like telling you to turn it off, turn it on, or do something they said. So I'm assuming you did all that and it still didn't work. Maybe reboot your phone, maybe update the app again. I don't know. I don't know. So I'll go back. I probably have to start a whole new ticket over again. My work schedule and the time zone difference. Okay, gotcha, friend. Okay, sounds good. Done it all. Wow. Um, yeah. Do me a favor, go in. You probably need to message me so I can message them because they're gonna ask what steps are you taking? Can you video record it and all this other stuff? So let's see if we can get in front of that and maybe try to get as much information about the process you're taking as possible. But supposedly you should have access. Yeah, you should have it. Um, Others coming in, I appreciate you joining. I think we're at 9 minutes. We're almost at 9K likes. Thank you. Look at you leveling up. We just got the flash goal. Let's see what it is. It's 9. I love you so much. Awesome, TikTok. 9. I love you so much. Me and TikTok have a love-hate relationship. So do I. So do I. So do I. I think we all feel that way. We love you sometimes, but darn it, you make us feel ugh. Changing my approach, going live last Monday, made my first 500. Rebellious. Tell me more. What you mean? What you sold something, friend? Congratulations. Yeah, definitely change your approaches if you making money. Congratulations, friend. That's awesome. Awesome. No board today. Oh, yes, board is today. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think I'm going to go to the must do live topic. I keep trying to start this topic and the 101 questions come in and I never really finish it. As far as I'm concerned, not as thoroughly as I want. Thank you, Soda. I appreciate you reminding me because I would have just kept talking. You said it's toxic. It is a toxic relationship. It is. Should I join an agency if I want to become a personal shopper? You don't have to join an agency to become a personal shopper. TikTok said 99% of y'all have not shared my live. I'm loving the new percentages, y'all. The little call out. Are y'all getting that? The little pop out that tells you what's happening in a live. And it's telling you about your follows, the people who like your live, the shares. So it said 99% has not shared it. So if y'all can share the live, click the arrow to share the live. We do have that flash code going on. My friend, Celtic Girl, you don't need an agency to necessarily be a personal shopper. So I don't know of an agency that is. Are you talking about the live streaming process? What do you mean by a personal shopper? Personal shopper. I remember back in the days when you would have personal shoppers. So let me know more about what you're looking for. Yeah, I got them today for the first time. Kind of neat. It is. It is. It's super cool. Thank you. It's been great. I offer joy coach. Okay, I offer joy coaching. I love that. I'm your neighborhood joy dealer. Oh, look at you. I love it. Awesome. For person, that's what I was thinking. Personal shopper for fashion, personal shopper, period. Yeah, but I was thinking more fashion. Like almost like a personal assistant. You got lives at different stores. So you would go live and do your live as a personal shopper. Is that what you mean by that? And so now, to your point, you need to be mindful of what you're showing because you're out and you want to avoid showing brand names and products as much as possible, especially turning your content disclosure, audience control. Do you need an agency? You might want to have an agency just in case there's any major issues with violations and stuff, and they can advocate on your behalf. That would probably be in your best interest just because if you're going to be out and about like that, it could be kind of one of those lives where TikTok sees something and you didn't intend for it to be in your screen, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of what you're showing when you do personal shopping. Have you started it yet? You got to start it. So start it probably without an agency. Start the process and see how it's received from TikTok. But you should be fine. Let's see. I love you so much is if we can give four more. I think we have five of the four. Is there one you suggest? No, haven't started. Well, yeah, you definitely got to start going live. You won't be able to join anyone's agency without going live first. No, there's not. Besides, I mean, my agency, I would tell you if you're looking for a agency that is specific to what your niche is, it probably isn't many. You can search and maybe go to rooms that do what you're thinking about doing and ask them, do they belong to an agency? And just see what their experience has been. Yeah, that's what I would tell you to do. Start there. Hey, hey, yo, mama. Welcome to the room. Going live is dope. Your people always find you. They do. They do. Yeah. Good morning. Hey, Trisha T. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Others coming into the room. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you're new. How do you get a lot of followers? I am a newbie. Um, well, a lot of it is based on your engagement and what you're doing. Let me, and so you want to go to lives that ideally is aligned with what you want to do for your live stream or the type of content you're posting. Those are people who might have a similar interest, engaging your content and live. When you go to those grow rooms, to answer your question, that's a quicker way to get followers. However, those are not quality followers, 9 times out of 10. Those are people who say they're going to engage, but they really don't. Who say they're going to support you, but they really don't. So you got to be careful about those rooms and just know you're going there for a reason, I tell people, but not a season. You don't stay there. But ultimately, it's about how you are engaging too. And so you want to make sure you present as a strong, supportive person in lives, and so that the live hosts and other viewers can see your engagement and want to connect with you. So that's really the process. I'm getting 500 to 1,000 followers a day. Oh, I'm sorry, 50 to 1,000, 50 to 100. I really increased that, didn't I? 50 to 100 followers a day. That's really good with your live. So rebellious. We're gonna have to talk about your strategy though, friend. You got to make sure your blue box stays activated, so your followers can see that you're an engager, especially as you're growing. People are gonna want to know that you also engage back. Um, and then as you come into lives too, grab the daily heart me. You're gonna have to start supporting your other supporters too. Um, what rooms? What rooms? The engagement rooms. Is that what we're talking about, MX? MX, you're brand new as well. You want to put some words in your bio so we know what your page is about. And yo, mama, what language is that? In your bio, what is that? Tell me more about what's in your bio, friend. Give me a little bit more information. Let's see. I wish, I laugh out loud. You wish what, friend? Good morning, friends. Others coming in. Oh yeah, you said that before. I forgot. Yep, yep. Oh, you tomorrow. I wish the 500,000. I got you. I got you. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll talk about some more of the engagement. We hit 15K followers. I mean, 15K likes. Love, love, love that. The fan club is 777. I appreciate y'all. It's a 7779311. So yes, which rules that you were speaking about to not stay? Oh, um, let's see. TikTok talked on, just telling on y'all again. 43% of viewers right now still haven't followed. Y'all haven't followed the live host. If it say follow up here, you're supposed to follow the live host. TikTok is throwing out all types of stats today. So 43% of y'all haven't done it. So half the room, under a little under half the room. So let's make sure you're following the live host. In terms of those engagement rooms, my friend. So MX, you are asking about the rooms. We call them engagement rooms. If you have been to those rooms, you'll know it. It's those rooms when they have the music playing, all types of music, you fill in the blank type music, and they're like, hey, come on, this person's on the pen. Look, you want to follow this is your new bestie. They're doing all that stuff. And so you'll know it. It's that high energy type live stream, and people are doing a lot of gifting, a lot of comments and stuff in the chat. All that engagement's happening, which is great for the room, but those people don't necessarily, you guys are all there for the same reason. You're there to get your numbers. That's the goal. And so the engagement is not the priority. It's the getting the numbers and getting your numbers up. And so people are doing all that just so that they can hit a milestone of some sort, and they move on. Okay? So you got to be mindful of that. And I say, if you go to those rooms, you're going there for a reason, not a season. You're not just trying to stay there. That's not necessarily going to be your home room, because again, the way the room rotates so much, you don't necessarily grow and learn the way you want to, the way you should. And so people pick up a lot of bad habits. Part of those bad habits, and I teach about how to go live, part of those bad habits is that you really don't know how to engage. You haven't learned the tenets and the main um, ways to engage, and what that engagement does for you and for the live host in the room. Okay, so you're just doing what everybody else does, and people are like scooped you, gotcha, connect, and all the things in the chat, and those people are just getting numbers there. And so when people come here and say those type of terms in my live, I say, hey, I see you've been to a grow room, because it's telltale. That's what they do. And so you want to make sure that you're properly engaging. Hello, friend. Hello, live. And so you're properly engaging so that you ultimately will get your viewers to engage in your room, because you understand how to be a strong, good engager. Um, and that engagement matters to your room. I will tell you, and Flores was just joking, talking about the love-hate relationship with TikTok, because some of it is some of the technical aspects of TikTok, but some of it is, TikTok will run hot and cold on you. And so if you're not a room that has proven itself and people are engaging, you might get iced. Okay. So you gotta realize your engagement matters, and how you show up, how you present yourself, how you are supporting others, others will support you. Okay. Dr. Lisa, do you do courses on TikTok? I just found the feature. Courses on video courses you're talking about for Service Plus? Is that what you're referring to, Service Plus? Um, I didn't start a course. I didn't start it on not on I didn't prioritize it. Maybe that's the way I would say it. I didn't prioritize it. Um, a course per se. I said I was going to do it. I gotta find the time to fit it in and do it. Yes, yeah, that's the Service Plus feature. I think it's actually a good idea if it's executed correctly. It's one of those things where you can offer something to your community, and ideally, you want that to be, in my opinion. Now, you could do it any way you want to, but in my opinion, I was thinking of it as almost like a gateway to the other services. So, like, if you want to get a course and just get some real quick nuggets, now, is that going to be all the things you need? No. If you want all the things, you have to get the other services that are offered. So that's the way I look at it. But other people might see it as, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make this my primary thing I do. Hey, Vibe Wellness, how you doing, friend? Others come in the room. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I'm new here. Welcome to the room, Diaz. Welcome, friend. Thank you for the follow. My first time in your room. I followed you. Thank you, because I'm so lost on the new on the new live. Miss Bless, welcome to the room. I appreciate you being here. We will get you found, friend. We will get you found. Do you do anything with TikTok Shop? I do, Diaz. I did this week. And I co-stream right now. I'm co-streaming on YouTube. It is literally one of my more recent posts on YouTube. This week I did my 10 o'clock was all about TikTok Shop. And my 4 o'clock was how to get TikTok Shop. I'm sorry, all about how to get TikTok Shop. And my 4 o'clock was, now that you have it, what next? And so, that's what we talked about. So both lives centered all about TikTok Shop. And what I will tell you is, probably go back and watch it on YouTube. I'll probably rewind those talking points, some things I shared, maybe share some additional nuggets, in about a week or so. I usually do circulate topics. TikTok Shop is a lot to talk about in a live, so I know people will get a lot of questions, and a lot of us are curious about how to get it, how to get started. So there's some things you want to keep in mind, but you definitely, once you get it, the real work begins. So now you got to work it and stay consistent with it. He said, that's what I was thinking. Oh, that's good. That's good. Michaela, you got this. Thank you. I followed you so I can follow up. There we go, friend. I love that. First time on your in my room. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all. I appreciate it. If you are new, my new friends in the room, please say hello. I'm new, so we can say hi back to you. I'll talk a little bit. Thank you all for sharing out the live. If you don't mind sharing the live too. TikTok had a couple call outs. It said 99% of y'all hadn't shared my live. TikTok was like, oh, they need to be sharing your live, doc. 99% of y'all hadn't shared my live, and then 43% of y'all hadn't followed the live host. So if you were here and you didn't follow or share, it's time to follow and share. So I appreciate you all. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm new to the room. Awesome. And so my new friends, are you going live? Hey, Bob Wellness, thank you for the shares. I appreciate you all. Thank you others who have shared out the live. I see you all as well. And thank you for the soccer ball. That's part of a campaign I'm participating in. Hello, I'm new. My name is Samalaya. Did I say that right? It sounded like I said it right. But welcome to the room. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for chiming in. Auntie A, welcome. You're new as well. Dwayne, welcome. Welcome. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you, sir. You're so kind. You were so kind. Definitely connect with Dwayne. If you don't know him, he is like the best person that comes in and just loves on the room. And he does business development and helping you with your business development and strategy and startups. So definitely connect with him if you get a moment. Follow him. He has hundreds of imposters. So this is the real him. Okay. Have an amazing day on purpose. All love. I appreciate it, friend. He has a lot of imposters, impersonators, so definitely connect with this version. Okay, this one here. But I'll pin him. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And if you guys get a chance, he's a real good live host too. So definitely has a lot of great information and wisdom. Um, Others coming in, thank you so much. Hey, Caribbean Snacks, welcome. I went live for the first time last night. Congratulations, friend. Appreciate that. Congratulations. Wow. Look at y'all. I love it. Are you okay if we follow people? Am I okay if you follow people? Yes. However, you want to make sure you're engaging. So definitely engage. You said, no, I don't do live. I have a few issues. What's your issues, friend? I did my first live yesterday. I want to do it consistently. I love it, Coins. That's it. You're in the right room, friend. I always do all the things. I know that's right. Thank you so much, Vi Wellness. I appreciate you. She said, I always do all the things. Um, Thank you so much, friends. Let's see. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, when you go live, you want to make sure you're engaging. So part of this, and my new friends coming in, you'll check. And I had Dwayne pinned. You'll see he's a level 50. We're gonna talk about that. Let me go back because I want you guys to see this because you don't see many level 50s in these streets. Level 50 is the highest you can get to. And so, like I said, make sure you're following him. This is his correct account. Those imposters, those impersonators. When I end this live, I'll probably have like 6 of them reach out to me. So I know this is him. He's the right person. So he literally is a level 50. So if you guys take a peek at that, you don't see that often. And so that tells you that person is telling you a story about him. It's telling you a huge story about him because he is a great live host. He's a B leaguer. So you know his live host levels there. And he's also a tremendous viewer engager. Okay, so TikTok has this in terms of how you engage in a live, how you do your gifting, how you're supporting. He's gotten to the highest level. It goes up to 50. And so just recognize that, he's like actually the only 50 I know. I'm just gonna say that. He's actually the only 50 I know. But with that, yes, you say, yes, I've been to his live. He is super engaging and smart. He is. He is. It's good. It's good. And so I would need help going live since I have some disabilities. Okay. Okay. Well, definitely take your time. We'll talk through it. But take your time do it at your own pace. That's what I'm trying to say. Do it at your own pace. That's what's most important about this. So you said it says I got $250 from Community Countdown. Is that something we all get for participating? I don't know. What did you do? You did good. I'm just saying. Let me cheer for that. Let me cheer for that. You did good. I don't know. From the viewer side or from the live host, did you hit the leaderboard in some kind of way? You might have, friend. Going live is going well. I remind myself to prioritize myself daily and not let TikTok take the lead. That's fair. That's fair. You got to. Do you need a specific amount of followers before going live? You need at least 50. You have enough. You need to have your account at least 7 days old. You have to produce content, and then ultimately you want to make sure that you have been engaging a live. You don't have a blue box. So that's the next thing you need to get. Where you have that blue badge next to your name. You have a level 1, it's great. So you've gotten it one time. You haven't been continuing to do that. So I teach that because I want you guys to understand the etiquette of being a great viewer and the things you should be doing because this ain't TV. We teach that. Like, you're not watching TV. If you want to watch TV, you can go watch TV. And you ain't got to tap your screen. You ain't got to share it live. You ain't got to do none of it. But when you come to a live, the expectation is that you are going to engage. All right. And so you need that engagement for when you go live. So you need to practice it and do it so that you can teach your audience how to do it. And then ultimately, you're going to grow because you're networking and supporting other people. Because as you grow your audience, you're going to go visit their lives and connect with them and support them. So all those things are full circle. But if you're not doing that piece of it and doing it very minimal, whenever you feel like it. TikTok says 7 days, I'm going to grade your box out. That means you haven't been here for 7 days. We're going to deactivate you for a minute. People won't know you've been participating that way. And then, you're not going to see as much visibility because part of that is how TikTok treats you. All right. it is an interesting relationship because TikTok is looking at your engagement and how people are treating you in your life as a symbol of how you are all also performing. And then they send more people in your room and you get more visibility and more notice. And so all that is what you're trying to do so that you can grow and build a bigger community. That's the whole point of this. Nobody wants to be in a room by themselves. So if TikTok doesn't see your room as being of interest and value, then you're going to see your numbers go down. You got to go out there and do that engagement. You got to pour into people. Okay? It's so important. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's why my pages do that. What your pages do? Tell me more. Tried live and didn't know how to use it. Had a game had a game up and didn't know how to remove it. A game? What you mean? A game up. You didn't know how to remove it. You had a game up on your screen and didn't know how to remove it. I don't know what that means. Got my blue box. Look at you, Joy. Rebellious Joy. Love that, Joy. Thank you so much. I'll take a screenshot of it. Okay. Okay, pal. Soda. You said I have a question. Vibe Wellness. What's your question, friend? Let me know. Wow, what a great accomplishment and a bit of an investment of time and money. Congrats. Oh, you're talking about Dwayne. Yes. Yes, he pours back. He gives a lot. He does. He people connect with him, so he receives and he understands what that we're receiving. You also have to give back. Hey, friend. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey there. My view's still roller coaster, but it's because I only post when I feel well enough. Okay, gotcha. It was a guessing game. It was up and I didn't want to play. So what did you do? Were you in the game mode? There is a game mode feature. Sounds like you were in the game mode. You're awesome. Thank you, Divine. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much for that. You said I logged off. Okay. That sounds about right. I mean, yeah, you definitely want to log off. TikTok has got me busy today. Uh, let's see. You said someone blessed me with a song for my birthday. Can I use that song for a reel? I have the rights. Sure. Sure. You should be okay. You should be okay. Turn on maybe your content disclosure. Yeah. I don't know if there's turn on the copyright. I think there's also a copyright feature that you can turn on under the don't quote me. I'm almost sure it's one that you can check on. You could check it or do something to say that you have the rights. I think that's what it says. So yeah, so just make sure you check that. I think that's what I would tell you to do. So just look under your before you post. I think on the settings screen where you're putting your title, the title and the description and stuff. Scroll down. I think it's under more. Check and see if it's under there. But that's probably what you need to do, Vibe Wellness, and just see if there's something there for you to use. Okay, I'll check. Thank you. It's really cute. Is it? Awesome. I'm sure it is. Hey, Wendy. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Okay, let's do this. I'm interested in learning how to engage when people do drop in. I freeze up. Ooh, okay. Hey, friend. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the blue box real quick because my friend, Miss Bless, I want to make sure you see it because your box is grayed out. You're level 17. You have it deactivated. So that means when you came in, TikTok told you to do something. So you want to send a rose or grab your daily heart me and that'll reactivate it. All right. In order to get a box, we're just gonna go through this because I'm having a lot of people in here with no boxes. So I want to make sure you guys know what you're looking at. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Or I learned something that works for me in my room with the boards. Oh, what was it, Soda? We are always learning. Thank you, Vibe Wellness. I appreciate you, friend. Okay, let me recharge. She said, okay, let me recharge. Yes, you got to put coins in your account. Thank you, others, for the follow. I'm trying to go live for the first time. What do I need? Ooh, we'll talk about the things you must do. I had a lot of people show up with no boxes. Now you can see it. Thank you, Frank, for the cardinal. Appreciate that. Um, now you can't unsee it because it's there. Every time you look at it now, you're like, wow, I didn't realize what was going on or what you should have been doing or not doing. So yeah, that I tell people, you said for real. I know. Oh, I didn't know that they did that now. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. So it's always been done. Yeah, well, thank you so much, Vi Wellness. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Laugh out loud. You can see it, but mine's didn't show at first. Yes, so we see it now. Yep, we see it now. It showed up now. What are we talking about? See, Wendy? So we're talking about that blue box. When a board that asks a question that involves sharing something about themselves, I get more engagement. Ooh, really? Your board's with a question mark. Interesting. Is it a number in a question mark? Try adding a number. They said numbers also supposedly a boost too. How do you keep up with all the rules? They seem to change frequently. Well, you know what? I do participate in some trainings. I'm an agency, so I do participate in some trainings. So I kind of keep up with the rules because of that. Also, I have to admit, people come in here soda, pals. There'll be so many people coming here. Doc, did you see this? Doc, did you hear about this? And I'll be like, oh, well, let me go look it up. So a lot of that happens to me as well, which I so appreciate. That is also keeping me in the know. Yesterday I asked, "What state are you in?" And a lot of people of new people answered. I love that. Pals, you do. He said 37 points. Is that the equivalent of $370? Points? No. Why did you say points? Tell me more about points. Points from like a battle? Let me know if that's what you meant. The answer is no. But why did you say points? Points for your blue box? The answer is no for that too. Let me know why did you say points? Yeah, it's not coin for coin or point for coin. It's not. No. Yes, I'm an agency. I'm an agency. By wellness, let me know what you meant for that. By the points things. Um, the day before I asked, who is your community? And new people answered. I love that. So was it on your board? It was the question on your board then. Tried to engage folks and they did not want to participate. It was like pulling teeth. Yeah, it takes time. You got to figure out, and it might be the questions that you're asking too. So if you hear soda's asking questions that are as you guys saw, and when I come in a room, I kind of set the tone, and I didn't do it today, but I normally say, you know what, when you come to someone's live, it's like coming to their home. So you always want to say something, a greeting. You want to make sure you're saying, hello, I'm new, something in the chat. So today I just said, hey, tell me if you're new. And the new people chimed in and said that they were new. So I would say maybe try something like really low stakes, low level to get some engagement. Ask people where they're from. I'll ask the question, where are you all from? Tell me where you're from. Put it in the chat. I'm from Florida. I'm in Orlando. And so I'm originally from Chicago, though. Let me just say, I got to rep Chicago. Got to rep Chicago. But just, and so those type of questions allow people to engage a little easier. Thank you so much, Coach Wallace. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate your vibe. Well, just look at your friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for the soccer. Love that. And so it helps to kind of bring in more people. And that's why I stay Chi-Town. Well, hello, family. You said, oh, me too, Orlando now. Welcome, welcome, Florida. Hey, neighbors. That's what I say. Hey, neighbors. From California, but I live in Puerto Vallarta. Oh, nice. In Arizona part-time. Nice. Can I be you when I grow up? He said, I'm from Atlanta area. Nice. Detroit in the house. Love it. Love it. So, like yesterday, the word of the day was state, like state of mind. And everyone thought US state. That's funny. You might want to repeat that one. See what type of engagement you get. I signed up with an agency that only wants me to do live battles, but my vertical is more of beauty. Um, so I always tell people to do your research on agencies. I'm an agency. I don't require battles, but I do encourage them because TikTok encourages it. Okay, so I don't want you to get in a state of mind and say I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was that person that was a little bit more resistant to it. Now I'm like, okay, you know what? I get the big picture. And if I'm going to play this game, the game of being live, then I need to make sure I'm doing a little bit of everything so that I can continue to grow. So that's what I would tell you. So don't say no to it, but maybe just say, okay, I'm gonna do it on maybe these occasions, once a month. Something that'll allow you to continue to have that visibility and growth because TikTok wants you to do it. I'm in like 3 or 4 campaigns, and Soda been getting on me because I'm supposed to be battling more. But I'm in like 3 or 4 campaigns that requires you to battle. And I haven't done it yet fully. I did one yesterday, but I need to do more. So they're like, yes, Doc, you need to battle. Agencies, creator network agencies are free. They're free because TikTok pays the agency with their cut. So as you go live, you earn from your gifting. And let me put this in perspective for you guys. And I'm gonna say this like real talk because I don't do any gatekeeping. I tell you what it is. Okay. You are on an app. All right. You're on an app. In order for you to get your message across, share your products, your service, you also got to make sure that app is benefiting. If the app is not benefiting and you're the only one winning, you're going to see a decline in your engagement, or you're not going to get the right people in your room that are going to engage. All right. Or buy your products or services and all that stuff. So you got to be mindful of that. And so, actually, number 5, that's what I'm talking about because I want you guys to think about it from a holistic, big picture perspective. So, this app is not going to work for you if you don't learn how to play the game. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Battling is part of that game, and that's a good way to appease it because then TikTok is benefiting. But if you're only talking about go to my website, do this, do that, and you're taking them off the platform and you're not getting any of the support here, thank you so much. You're not talking about the daily heart me. You're not talking about your live goal. You're not encouraging people, even if you ping your Service Plus to say, hey, you might get a free discount or a discounted product if you support my live goal. Those type of things help. They benefit you and it benefits TikTok. But you got to make sure you're integrating that. You have to be very strategic about how you do it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, friend. And so, good information. New here following. Thank you, Patty. Appreciate it, friend. Love your explanation. Oh, thank you, friend. So you guys we have to do better in terms of that because I know a lot of people are doing this and I don't want y'all to be like, oh, all of a sudden my room changed. Well, your room changed because you wasn't doing the stuff to make the room continue to thrive. TikTok's like, well, why am I pushing people in this room and ain't nobody engaging? Ain't no daily heart means being gotten. Nobody gifted. You ain't even saying nothing about it. And when you don't say nothing about TikTok, what you doing? And now they're doing these little prompts. TikTok like, hey, ma'am, 99% of your people ain't shared your live. Hey, lady, 43% of your people have not followed you. Like they're prompting you because you're supposed to be saying those things. Okay, so I confused. So I still be shoppable TikTok and still do battles. So I was confused. Can I still be shoppable TikTok and still do battles? Uh, yes, yes-ish. I would say turn off your shopping cart when you battle. Remove the products. So if you are a person, hey friend, if you are a person that has like 50 products in your shopping cart or 150 and you're doing your shoppable that way and you're pinning from that, um, it may be hard to turn off that shopping cart because you got to remove those products individually. You have to turn your shopping cart off. I would, yeah. Yes, I think that's a statement. So yes, you need to turn it off, meaning that you have to remove the products from the shopping cart. In order to remove the products from the shopping cart, you got to do it individually. So people who have a lot of products in their shopping cart, then it's hard to do it individually. So in that case, I would say your strategy would be that that day you do your shoppable, you don't have as many products. You can remove them and say, hey guys, we're going to do a battle. Or you do your battle first and then you add your products afterwards. You do the product sets so you can add them really quickly. So all those things I would tell you to do. Do you help assess your clients? Hold on one second. Um, Channel advise on the steps to improve it. In one-on-ones I do. Mm-hmm. One-on-ones, I do one-on-one consultations. So when those I do, I'll take a look and I'll give some feedback. Really, I mean, I mainly focus on the live stream, but the content side you got to do, and you got to be kind of mindful, intentional about your content creation. So yes, I do that as well. Yes, or you will get in big trouble. Yeah, you'll get that violation. You'll get a violation for shop. It'll be a shop violation in most cases, but you don't want that because you don't want your points to be reduced. You're trying to grow, not to hinder it. If anyone's looking to battle, let me know. Oh, you battle, travel with Walker. Oh, I love that. I appreciate your insights. You're welcome, friend. How do you pin up the list I see in lives? How do you pin up the list I see in lives? Viewer wishes? That's what you're talking about. Give me 1 second. I'll pin it for you. You said you definitely not gatekeeping. No, I don't. Gotta run, Michaela. Thank you so much. I'll see you later this afternoon. Michaela, you won't. You will. You might not. You might not. I just switched back and forth really quickly. I was like, will you? I don't know. I don't know. You might not, friend. You know what? The agency's retreat is today. And so I got to get over to that hotel, and we have a hospitality suite that we have going on this afternoon. So I'm thinking if I was to go live, it may be around 5 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be right on time at 4. So I may be late. I'm gonna try to, if I do it, it'll be like a quick hour. So it'll be a quick 5 to 6 type hour thing. I do have a hard stop at 12. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about these 5 things. I'll probably just really focus on number 5 because that's the one we're kind of talking about here. So I want you guys to have some strategies, maybe a couple different ideas that you can kind of play around with. So maybe we'll focus on number 5 mainly. Let me catch up on a few comments. What about a list of what not to say to get in trouble? Is there one? Um, Miss Bless, thank you. Have a great day. Thank you, Fred. You're welcome. I'm a newbie to the battle arena. Okay, nice, nice. I'm looking to battle if anyone is interested. Look at you. Vibe Wellness. Love it. Soda is and so travel with Walker is definitely says she's interested in learn. And then I know Soda is definitely doing the battles for her campaigns. So she's definitely all in for battling. So she would definitely be a good one. I think you guys are on the same time zone too. Um, Gotta head out. Nice to meet you. See you next time, hopefully full live. Okay, sounds good. Have fun. I knew this is why I have the gifts, a little extra change for tequila. Thank you, Fred. Oh yeah. uh, I'm more of a I'll behave this weekend. I'm not getting like that. So, but I appreciate it. What was I about to say? So, viewer wishes, I was going to turn that on. Hello, friend Laura on the other live. Thank you so much, friend. How long have you been a live host? I started going daily, officially going live January of 2025. I just celebrated June 1st this week, my year and a half anniversary, my live anniversary. So, yeah, I've been doing this for a year and a half, go twice a day, every day. I do every day. So, well, like I said, today is a little weird. This weekend, we'll see where I fit in at it. I fit in my lives. I will be doing them daily. I'll try to stick to. Tomorrow's weird. I have to see. I may try to wake up and just do a real early live. Y'all might see me as early as 6 o'clock in the morning. I may come on that early and be done by 7:30. Because I think we have an event that we're doing. We're doing a morning workout together. Good morning. Um, can you ask a question? Definitely, Armakar, is that it? Armilakar. Um, so yes, it says, do agency contracts tie you in for a number of times? You're signing a contract. My contracts are a year right now. I'm doing 1 year contracts. They go up to 3 years. A lot of agencies will do 3 years. I'm doing 1 year because I'm testing you and you're testing me, but I'm testing you. And obviously if you're not going live, then there's no point in having an agency. So I do remove people. I have been known to remove some people who are not performing because you're weighing my numbers down. So TikTok is evaluating our performance and our focus to make sure you guys are going live. So if you're not ready to go live, if you don't want to go live like 4 days out the week, then you shouldn't be in an agency. I just tell people that just reevaluate what you're doing. Wait, you said not turned up. I'm not gonna be turned up. No, we're chilling. We got the grown and sexy thing going on. I think. I meant to tell all my meant to tell you for my birthday I did 5K diamonds. Yeah. I mean, that's really good. That's really good. I was about to say though, Vibe, your room is good. That should be almost the average. I'm just gonna put that out there. You got a room that can produce that because you have a great topic. I've been trying to learn about lives, but somebody told me I'm in kind of a group. What you mean you're in kind of a group? Oh, what you mean? Are you in an agency? You can go check. You can definitely go check. Uh, Said, good morning, Coach. She gives good information. Thank you, Brand. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I missed some comments. If I missed your comment, I do apologize. I do try to catch all most of the comments, if not all. Sometimes TikTok does filter comments, so I don't want you guys to feel a certain way about me ignoring. I'm not ignoring it. It could be very well that your comment got filtered. Okay, from my mouth, from your mouth to God's ears. Absolutely, absolutely. I've been in this live for 11 days. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Really quickly to check out where your creator network box is. You're going to go on your profile, click TikTok Studio. Under TikTok Studio, it says post and it says live. You're going to go to the live side. That's called the live center. Whenever I say live center, that's what I'm talking about. That's where all the live features and stuff are located. So under that live side, you're going to scroll down to tools and resources. Under tools and resources, if you click the arrow to the side, you'll see all the boxes there. You're going to go to the creator network box. And if you are in a creator network agency, it will show the name of the agency you're in. Okay. Um, you said shoppable lives for there is a program called the under TikTok shop. So this is for you, Grace. Under TikTok shop for creator, you're gonna go under the TikTok shop toolkit. So again, TikTok shop, you're on the post side, scroll down to the pink box that says TikTok shop for creator. Thank you so much. And under there, you're going to click, you'll see it in the middle of the screen. It'll say TikTok Shop Toolkit. Click there. At the bottom, it has top partners. Now, TikTok Shop is a little weird because that's not all of them. That's just like maybe 20, 25 of them. But that's where a list of TikTok Shop partners, that's their agency. They call it the partner program. The partner program is not like the Creator Network because the partner program actually is fee based. Creator networks are free because TikTok pays you. They take a percentage of your earnings from your gifting that happens in the room, and then they pay the agency. So you guys never are impacted. So it's a free program for creators. On the shop side, it is based on a fee. All agencies are different. They may have a flat fee, they may have a commission-based fee, they may have a percentage they use. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. That's what I was just saying, Dulcia. Yes, TikTok Shop has agencies. It's called the TikTok Shop Partners Program. And again, you just got to find an agency that's the best fit for you and you decide what that looks like. Okay, in terms of you paying. Appreciate it. UMPH, I want to share here what I know. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, friend. Can you have multiple agencies? You can have a TikTok shop creator, TikTok shop partner, and a TikTok creator network program. You can have both. You can have one for your shop persona, the shop side of you, or your agency side, your live side. We're live without shop. So yeah, so you can do both. The shop side, here's the thing about the shop side. And ironically, I looked into the process. I have not moved forward with it yet because I think I could do it. I looked into the process about the TikTok Shop Partners Program. A lot of it is shop. Shop is a beast. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It depends on how you approach it. But if you're really trying to do TikTok Shop, then you need to be focused on the training, the resources that are out there. And a lot of it is not going to be an agency holding your hand. It's going to be you making sure you train and understand the requirements for doing shoppable videos and lives. And so an agency can provide the training, don't get me wrong, but again, you're going to have to make sure you do all the checks and balances because yeah, TikTok will assess your video or your live in a second if you say something wrong or inappropriate when it comes to those products. All right. So I don't know if I want that smoke. If I want it. I think that's what I'm saying. Okay, qualified mental health professional. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, awesome. Are most people who go live working with an agency? No, actually, not the majority. TikTok gave a stat to us 8 million people went live last year. Only 300,000 have agencies. It's only 2,000 agencies out there. And so here's the deal about agencies. The thing about agencies is that TikTok sees you guys as the premier creators, live host creators. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting that training, you're getting the knowledge and information. You have support, unlike those other 700 and what's the math real quick? 770 million people. 7.7 million people. And so you guys are getting all the training. So if you're in an agency, you should be taking heed and getting the advice and guidance so that you can improve. So short stuff, did I see you fly in, friend? Where you at? Where you at? Like geographically, where are you located? Where are you at? I just opened a Tito's for my crochet. Having a clue what to start, where to start. What is that, Sarah? Tell me more. Tell me more, friend. You said you work with GQ. Okay, gotcha. I'm very familiar with them. That's where I started. So very familiar. Um, you said we don't scoop up in here though. See, GQ ain't they ain't training you. You don't say scooped. No, you ain't supposed to do that, friend. And or connected. No, that's the grow rooms. Turning in from Minnesota. Thank you for your advice. You're welcome. Yeah. Literally in MCO, are you? Are you? Oh, welcome. Welcome to Orlando, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited. Okay, I got 30 minutes. I'm going to get off in 30 minutes. So y'all got me for 30 more minutes, or 35 more minutes, actually. Um, he said it's happening. Hey, Okala, welcome to the room, LA Wright. Thank you so much. A question I didn't answer earlier. Okay, you did SOB. Welcome to the room, friend. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Dr. Peg. Somebody asked earlier. I don't remember. Put in the chat. You asked about viewer wishes. You asked about this feature here. This is called viewer wishes. So viewer wishes is where, thank you so much for posting a highlight. Viewer wishes is where people will have um, literally a way, strategically, we're talking about this number 5. So we're going to talk about number 5 really quickly. But strategically, how do you want people to engage? So what I said earlier is that if you come to live, wink, wink, thank you, friend. If you come to a live, you got to make sure you also integrate ways for your community to engage, and particularly in the features that TikTok has available that supports gifting, your super fans, your Service Plus if you have video courses, ways that TikTok can monetize too. Why do I say that? Y'all answer the question. Why would you say that, Dr. Lisa? Why would you even say that, Dr. Lisa, that TikTok needs to also benefit? Because TikTok needs to benefit, okay? So you want to make sure that you are doing things that are going to support your engagement. Thank you so much, okay? So it's a business. It's a business. Literally, as simple as that. It is a business. And so if you think that your business is the only business that can gain, you might be on the wrong platform. You might want to take your business to the YT. You might want to take your business to the other platforms. And we won't make money if they don't make money. That right there. It is a business. It is. It is. We're in a business of TikTok. We're in TikTok business. Okay. And so we want to make sure that you're thinking strategically about this. That I can earn from 20K prize pool by a brand. What does that mean? It sounds like a campaign, friend. Sounds like one of the campaigns. I'm not sure which one, but you have to tell me the name. But it sounds like if TikTok sent that part of the system notifications or something like that, then it sounds like it's one of the different campaigns that are going on. We're business partners with TikTok. We are. I love that. You said that's right. See you later, friend. Welcome, welcome. And TikTok is our business. Exactly. That's it. It's definitely my business. So Yes, I love that. Yeah, system notification. So that's good. So it sounds like a campaign that they're referring to. I don't know which one you're referring to though. I'm a business partner with TikTok, and that's what I said at my high school reunion. Really? I love that. I love that. I might have to steal that when I talk publicly about it. Because that's no way. And I think I resonate with that because yeah, there's a whole part of my life that don't know that I'm even here. Like most people know now because I talk about it a little bit, but I'm so busy over here that there's literally people I have not connected with that do not know that I'm here and doing this. Have no clue. So just recognizing, like, I love the way you frame that because that truly did resonate with me. Like, oh yeah, I'm a business partner, I work with TikTok. We in partnership. I'm overwhelmed with the campaigns, trying to do them all. um you'll decide what your pace is. I'll be honest with you. I do sign up for a lot of them, and like my live goal is associated with a campaign. So I try to pay attention to little details like that, like, oh, let me set these particular gifts, because I know it's part of that campaign. Now, if I go back and look at that campaign, like Soda told me, I ain't doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing because you're supposed to battle. You're supposed to be doing some other posting content with the hashtags that they give you. So there's some things I should be doing. So I will say don't let it overwhelm you. But I will say this, wink, wink, friend. There was a campaign that I participated in last month. And I looked and I was at the top of the leaderboard. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I need to pay attention. So that campaign I ended up honing in on because I realized I was about to win some diamonds from it. And I did. I did end up winning some diamonds from it. And so for that reason, I'm like, pay attention a little bit, just so that you can see where your standings are and you can decide if you're going to move up or not. Wink, wink, friends. Thank you so much. And my friends who supported, the shout outs to you all too. Thank you so much, Dr. Peg. I appreciate you, friend. I don't think I said that. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate that. Um, okay, thank you. Wow, yes, okay, that's what I needed to pay attention to. Thanks. Yeah, just pay attention. Just do a quick, like before you come live, if you could spend a minute, like if you can remember to just click the campaigns and just look at them. You can look at them here in the live stream too, are the campaigns also. Sometimes I do try to take a peek. I know there's several in there I do need to go back and look at. Today's just not a day I'm going to be able to hone in on it because I got to get off a little earlier. Do you have time to explain leagues and daily standing? My diamond and diamonds $2. Yes. Give me 1 second, Dr. Peg. The campaigns need to have a video explanation because it is too hard to make sense of them. Yeah, I probably do need to do a walkthrough of campaigns. They're not too complicated. There's a few that gets a little weird in terms of sharing them properly. The shares sometimes don't get registered if you share it out and they require you to share it. Um, Really, what I do is just hone in on the middle of the screen where it tells you what your daily tasks are or your weekly task as a live host and as a viewer. Usually for live hosts, they may have you in a ranking, a level, bronze, silver, gold. So when that shows up, that means the live host side. And then if they have viewer things that you need to be doing as a viewer, it says that too. So I need to probably walk through it one day and just like have you guys look at it. Hey, Glow. Janae, welcome to the room, friend. Jamie, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Wendy. 300 minutes. Oh my gosh, Miss Barbara, 300 minutes. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. I appreciate it. So really quickly, let's do this. Let's put the word box in the chat because Dr. Peg asked a question, and it's probably a good question for all of us to see real quick. I got 25K diamonds, la la la. I don't know what that means. What that mean at Dr. Peg? You got 25K diamonds from what? From a campaign? Did you get 25K diamonds from a campaign? What'd you get? That's good. Yeah, sounds like you got some diamonds from a campaign. That's good. That's real good. Campaign live event. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You made some money. 25K, rough estimate. You made over a couple hundred. Was it maybe about 125, something like that? I ain't gonna be counting your money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to count your money. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But you did well. You did well with that. Thank you. Uh So look here. So let's say we're gonna put the word. Did we put the word box in the chat? Let's put the word box. So we put the word box. I'm gonna run through these boxes just for my newbies real quick. Glow. I was calculating in my head too. Were you? I was like, that was come on. That was great. It was. It was. I was like, okay. Okay. So let's do this. Let me turn the mirror so you guys can see it. Okay. Couple things. The blue box. Once you type in the word box, click your photo. Click your photo. Wow, yep, all y'all are on it. I only been going live for 11 days. Wow. Wow. Well, what campaign was that? Okay, interesting. I'm curious now, Grace. What you doing? That sounds like you was in a pretty good battle. I love your human. Thank you. Mojo, did you get my message? Mojo, did you get my message? Hey, friend. I sent you a message. I did not block my appointment calendar. And when you said Saturday, it didn't even occur to me. I'm not, you said I reply. Okay. I was like, it didn't even occur to me. I was like, I'm not here Saturday. So I apologize, friend. That was my bad. That was my oversight. But yeah, so Tuesday is good. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reschedule you. I'm gonna do it now because I don't want to miss the window to reschedule you. Um, so once you put the word, this is you as a viewer, this is you as a live host, and then this is you as, I'm sorry, this is you as a community member. The heart is you as a community member. This is you as a live host. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. And so Dr. Peg asked me to talk about leagues. So this is where you would see the live host version of you and how you're being tracked. TikTok has a clock. You see that clock right there? That timer? It is a timer that says, that speaks to essentially the day that when reset will happen. So reset according to this timer will happen in 12 and a half hours, basically a little under 12 and a half hours. And so recognizing that that clock is ticking. Hey friends, thank you for being here. Good morning. Looking to go live for the first time. This is the right room. Yes, it's the right time. Yes, 3 times a day. I don't know what I did with some, but double points doing okay, going live for one. You did good, friend. Getting ready to drive for 3, but 3 a.m. Eastern is perfect. Okay, perfect. I will change it to that. Thank you for saying that to me, because that's what I'm gonna change it to. When it comes to Dr. Beck, put your comment in the chat. Put a comment in the chat so I can look at you real quick, because I want to be able to see where you are in your standing. If you put, hey, good morning, how you doing? Coach Rhonda, where are you located? Are you in Orlando? Oh, I can't change it here. Okay, I gotta go another way to change it. Uh, let's see. You said I'm here. Awesome. You said League 3C, I think. Okay. And so that clock is most important. I see you, friend. You are C3. So that clock, have you gone live today? Coach, I'm sorry, Dr. Beck, have you gone live today? Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Cafe City. Can I play another? Oh, let's see. We're not doing that in this room. We don't do that. Thank you so much, Craig. So can I? Are you gonna go live today? Because where you're at now, you're like this account. This account hasn't gone live. Now this is the agency account, so it hasn't gone live. And so what happens throughout the day over the course of these 12 hours are going to determine if you are able to get another fragment. After I watch you, I wasn't supposed to from here. I wasn't supposed to hear this long. Oh, you wasn't supposed to be here this long? Oh, you're supposed to be going live then soon. And you have another fragment to get, and you actually have to do 2 fragments to get to C2. So that means to stay this long. Gotcha. Okay. So that means I'm gonna wrap this up really quickly for you. So that means over the course of your live journey, so right now as we speak, and you're competing with everybody when it comes to the ranking that is C3. Okay? So you're competing with the C3 people. And so as those people go live, you are going to be going up and down this timeline. So 99 is the end of it. I mean, sorry, the beginning, and you're trying to get to the end, which is the 1% or 0%. So that's the timeline you're working off of. So you're trying to go back down. And so right now you haven't gone live. So it's telling me as we speak right now, you need 129 diamonds. Now, as the day goes on to get one fragment, as the day goes on, you're going to get pushed back. Okay. So you will have to be, by the time reset happens, by the time this clock ends, you need to be here to make sure you get your two fragments to league up, or at least in the 1% range to get at least one fragment to stay, to earn and gain. And then also make sure you're not, you're in the 80% area to make sure that you don't lose. Okay. Anything in the 90, after 80%, you'll see where it says 90, 99%, that block of area, you are going to lose a fragment. That's how you end up losing. Okay. Let me know if that made sense. Thank you all for the follows. Dr. Peg, let me know if you caught what I said. Where did you find this, please? So when you, Selena, when you click your photo, you're going to get this box here. We clicked this box, the live host box. This is the diamond box. And leagues go, they go from, yes, thanks. Let me get to the going live. Yes. Um, the shield makes you, keeps you from losing fragments. It keeps you from losing that fragment. It saves you from losing that fragment for that day. You use a shield to shield you in your space. Once you use up all your shields, so say you were like me, argument's sake, I'm going live now. I don't get to go live again today. If I don't go live, if I don't come back live again today, I may end up losing my fragment. My fragment is B4. I got one. I have a shield, so I can use my shield and save me. So it'll save me for today. If I don't go live tomorrow, it may not save me because I don't have a shield. I only have one shield. And then I will drop down to B5 because I only have one fragment left. So if I lose that fragment, I drop down. So I do need to go live, and I do need to be intentional about how I'm supporting and growing my live stream too. So yeah, it'll be important for me to think strategically about what I do this weekend because I may lose my space, my place in B4. In a perfect world, maybe I battle. Maybe I do something tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Soda says she wanted to battle with me, so maybe I'll battle. Thanks. I'll check in later and let you know how it goes. So later for you, Dr. Peg, means also you need to pay attention to the time of day you go live. So you just heard me say I may need to come back live again later so I can make sure I'm safe enough when it's time for reset to happen. So you got to pay attention to the time of day you go live and pay attention to the end of reset, because if you don't have what you need, you may need to go live at a later time so that you can get it. Okay? So that's how it works too. You said I have two, but don't know how the shields are earned. The shields are earned when you level up. So if you get to be, for you, Sweetie Pie, on this account, if you get to C3, you're going to get another shield. You'll get a shield when you get to C3. Okay, that's how it works. How long should you go live the first time? You want to get into the habit of going live 61 minutes, over 60 minutes. Because of that, Mojo, I tried to change you. I need to go in the system and change you on the back end. I got to remember to do that. But I'll fix it. So when everything's said and done, thank you so much, Sweetie Pie. You will, as a first time going live, TikTok says those first three lives, you have to go live a total of 30 minutes for the first three live. Day one, day two, day three, 3 separate days. You got to go live a total of 30 minutes. You could do 10 minutes each day, technically. I would tell you get in the habit of going longer, maybe 15, 20 minutes for the first day, 20 to 30 minutes or so. The second day, 30 to an hour. So you're trying to go live longer because that is factored into your analytics. TikTok is looking at your analytics. How are you performing? They want you to go live longer, stay longer, so that people are engaging and connecting with you. All of that matters. Okay. And so to get for it to be it's considered a day of going live in your analytics, you have to go over an hour. Okay. I tell some people 61 minutes at least. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, Fred. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, Janice, how are you? Hey, Miss Vicky. Can you tell me why no one can post in my comments? It says something about super. Oh, you have it set as super fan only, friend. Okay. Janice, follow me. I'll show you here. I'm going to come out. I'm going to walk you through. You have it set as super fan only. Okay, I'm happy they told you that. And guys, make sure you don't do this. So we're gonna go to TikTok Studio. You see post and live. We're gonna go to the live side. We're gonna scroll down to tools and resources. Under tools and resources, you see this heart here, fan club. I want you to click it. And then I want you to click fan club zone. Click there. Under fan club zone, I want you to scroll down. You have super fan only chats. You have that turned on. You have it right now. You have it blue. You need to turn it off. Okay? Thank you for 100 minutes. Awesome, awesome. So that's what you need to do. You need to go in under fan club zone. This is the setup screen for your fan club. Wow, thanks. You turn that super fan only chat. You turned it on. So turn it off. This is where you also set, if you only want to do a super fan only live, that's where you would go to set it. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate everybody supporting the live. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me reach those goals. I appreciate the support, friends. Um, so with that, you said cool. That happens to the best of us. We've had several live hosts have that happen to them. So I would tell you, make sure you don't do that, y'all. So you can get to it in your live also, but that's where you do it on the back end. But in your live, you click your fan club up here. It'll show you your super fans, the fan club zone, and you can change it there too. When you get a violation, does it drop your views? Yes. Restriction. Thank you so much, Miss Vicky. I appreciate you. Absolutely. When you get a V, it will well, there's a difference between a restriction and a violation. A restriction is when TikTok puts you in, think of it like from high school when you got detention, you got put in a timeout. So restrictions like timeout. A violation, a violation is when you are suspended. Okay. So you got caught fighting. You did something bad and you got kicked out. So just know that that's the difference. Restriction is a timeout. It is you said I just fixed it. Okay, perfect. And then a violation is that you got suspended. So people use the word violation thinking that's the proper term. I'm assuming you didn't get a violation, but you got put on a restriction and it will drop your views because it's restricting you from the For You feed. That's what's happening. That's what the restriction is. You're not getting pushed out. You're not being put on people's For You feed. People can share your live. Like Janice is sharing my live. You guys want to share my live? That's wonderful. um, People can share your live and you can get visibility from those shares because somebody gets that and they come in through the share. But to put you on the For You feeds, that means someone's just swiping and you show up and they come into the room because of that. And to get put on the For You feed means that you are currently in compliance, but also your topic is probably something that person is searching, and your topic is, according to TikTok, could be helpful for them. You said you got a message saying you got a V. V for what, friend? Can I unbox virtual jewelry and say, oh, I'm sorry, vintage jewelry, say I vintage brand, or will they violate? You got to be careful about commercial goods and stuff. Yeah, depends on if it's like a known brand. If you're going to do unbox, turn on your content disclosure, turn on the audience control because you got to be 18 years and older to buy anything or to even be on a live if you're on the screen on the camera. So you got to make sure you turn on those two features. What was the violation for, Aunt BB? What did you get it for? So, and I just explained what a V was. That means that you are suspended for a certain amount of days. My friend got a violation, and we're wondering why when she unboxed. It was because of that. You can't show commercial goods like that. So turn on those features. I don't know if it's going to necessarily. It depends on the goods. You know, the brand names, the designer, big fashion houses. You name them, they do not they protect those for the most part, so you got to be careful about those type of brands. Some of the other brands not so much, but the big ones you got to be careful for. Yeah, it's part of the commercial goods, and it's another violation too. I can't remember, but it's two different ones that it could fall under. um does the agency control need to be on for TikTok shop live? I'm sorry, the audience, I said agency. Audience control need to be turned on for TikTok live. It should turn on automatically for TikTok shoppable lives. You should have audience control. You can't be 18 years and older. I know when it comes to the calendar settings on this account here and on my shop page, it defaults to shoppable live. And if I try to turn off the audience control, it won't let me. And so, obviously I'm thinking I had set it to a regular live because that's what I'm doing. But yeah, the times when I mistakenly thought it was regular, but it was actually shoppable, it won't let me turn off the audience control. When I went live yesterday, I had a halter top, and live, live went restriction. I left my live because of it. Yes, it was because of what you had on. You got it for body exposure. It is not like shoulders, so cover your shoulders. Club cover as much cleavage as you can. Don't have it too low. Thank you, friend. TikTok's like, I don't like them shoulders. Don't show me shoulders. So, yeah, you gotta be careful. It said I was advertising something different than link. When I went to check, link was removed. Was that shoppable, BB? It sounds like a link from shoppable. So you got to be careful about products. Products. I tell you, shop is always its own thing. Where do you find live rules? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you had TikTok shop turn on. So they were saying you were talking about something that wasn't TikTok shop related. Because you had it pinned, I'm assuming too. Um, where do you find the rules? So where I showed Janice where she can find I'll walk you guys through it, where she can find her information for her fan club. We're going to the same place. So let's come out of fan club. So on the profile, click TikTok Studio. On the post side, I'm going to show you guys this real quick on the post side. Creator Academy. Anything with the word academy is about training. Okay? So this is the post side. TikTok Shop, I can't show it because it's the business account, but TikTok Shop has also an academy. So you got to make sure you sign up for that. On the live side, you scroll all the way down, Live Academy. So you click over here and you can get beginner videos, and then they have some advanced videos. Advanced. Okay. And then within those are some other videos too in the training for when you go live. There's some training resources. So yeah, so always turn on your audience control, content disclosure, do the trainings for TikTok shop. Great tips. I definitely need to look at that. Yes. I I think I may have a business account. How can I tell? Um, Typically with the business accounts, a quick telltale sign if you see email on your profile like that, you have a business account. Personal accounts don't see email. So if you see the word email for your account, then it's a business account. Hey, Diamond. How long are you penalized? Oh, it tells you what you got in trouble for. Let me show you this so you can find out details. So TikTok, we're going to go to live side. We're going to scroll down to tools and resources. There's a little arrow here. I want you to go to your live standing. See that with the shield? Live standing. And so under your live standing, you can click restrictions. I don't have it in here. You can look at your history. There's nothing for this account, but it will say, I think it says it there. I'm pretty sure that's where it will say it. Hey, Coach Chandra. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, House of Sword Castle. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for sharing. You guys got me for about another 6 minutes. I'm gonna get off in just a little bit. I so appreciate you all. So I never finished this number 5. And what we were talking about is that TikTok is a business. And what I was sharing with you all, your business can't be the only business that is making wins. All right. Money, gains, all the things. TikTok also. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Miss Dulcia. Wink, winks, friend. Um, so you got to make sure you're thinking strategically. So I put up viewer wishes. Somebody asked me about the list. These words you can change. These gifts you can change. You can change that to be aligned with your topic and how you want your viewers to engage. Thank you for the first time gift or marriage culture. Thank you so much for that. What's the best time to go live Saturdays? Well, the best time, I always tell people the best time to go live is your time, the time you can commit to showing up, and if you can be more consistent. If I was to say weekends, mornings are good for me, midday. Like my 10 o'clock does really well. I'm doing we have our agency retreat that's happening today, so I'm about to get off early so I can get cleaned up and head over to the hotel. But with that, I would say make sure that you are waking up going live early, maybe test that time out, a morning time, and then test a time to, yes, I'm testing times, test the time in the evening. Mornings do well for me. So when I say mornings, like my 10 o'clock time, by between 10, 11, 12, I have a nice amount of people that have come through my live. So it's really good. People, I think, just mentally just don't have all the obligations that the 9 to 5, um, Monday through Friday workday brings. And so Saturday, Sunday is that exhale. I'm going to be laying in the bed looking at my phone, or I'm cooking breakfast, or I'm doing some other things that I normally don't get a chance to do. I can sleep in a little later and stuff. So that's the way I would look at it, Coach. Testing banners, time topics. Okay. You had a little bit more traffic yesterday. I started to come to your live. I need to make a commitment to go when I see you. What happens, I get distracted and something else comes up and I circle back and you're gone. So I need to figure out when I see you, I'm going to stop. But you were up late, so I should have just stopped. You said I did. You did. But I will say that that's with time. I think I know, I shouldn't say I think, I know the first week, those first 7 days of going live, TikTok is still testing you, trying to get a sense of what you're talking about, what you're doing. And so you've been going live more frequently now. And TikTok's like, okay, let's start sending people her way. We understand what she's talking about here. And now we can send people who are looking for a topic to her. Yeah, I'm full-time entrepreneur, so I have flexibility to go live. Go anyway. Okay. All right. I love it. You said it was so good. I'm going, oh, let's see. We don't do that. Let's see. You see me? I had to remove those bad actors. We don't do that in this room. Um, Hold on one second. I missed a comment. So I'm going to start next week, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8. Awesome, awesome. I've been going live for 159 days for over 1 hour each day. Love it. Now you got to stretch yourself. You need to go 90 minutes. You'll see a difference. You need to get to 2 hours. You're going to see a major difference. So you need to start stretching yourself. It was late for you. Yes, it was. How long is it good to go live for? Yeah. So that's what I was saying. To get to the point where you're going live at least 2 hours. That's ideal. 90 minutes. Lord. Oh, you're so funny. You said Lord. Love how you show minimal attention to bad actors. Yeah, they don't deserve me. They don't deserve my time and attention. So I don't give them that much. I have kids I don't cope with time, so I go live about, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and you got to figure out the time that's best for you. I tell people that all the time. If you're gonna do this, you can't worry about who gonna be in your room and how long they're gonna be there or if they'll show up. Those are the things you gotta focus. You can't focus on. You gotta focus on I'm showing up. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna make sure I'm committed to the process. I'm sharing all this great knowledge and information. And so you gotta focus on how you are being held accountable and showing up for your people. So that's what I would tell you. And pick a time that works with your family life. Yeah. Please tell me how to add different sayings to my board. Sure. Seems for me when I get to 2 hours and ready, my go live picks up. Yes. So it picks up around the 2 hour mark. That's true. Yeah. TikTok sends you a little boost. TikTok, if you notice, I think it's like every 20 minutes you see a little boost. It might drop down a little bit and then it goes right back up and a little bit more. And then it might drop down a little bit and it goes right back up and a little bit more. So just know that is by design. It is pushing your name you across more people almost every 20 to 25 minutes, it feels like. It says takes so much a minute. How do you balance that? Any tips? You know what? Um, I like it though. And I think once you start getting more visibility, more people, you'll see where the people just keep you energized. And I tell you guys all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. So y'all say stuff. And in my head, I'm saying it the way I think y'all said it. So it comes out that way too. So I'm like, oh, I hear you. I hear what you're saying to me, friend. And so I just kind of keep it fun and lighthearted and animated. And again, it just depends on what's being said. You can feed off that. And so Janice asked me to do boards. I'm going to do boards so that you guys can see different ways to change it out. And then I'm probably going to cut off. Is TikTok Live available to the moment you create an account? No, it's not. Or do you need to have already posted? You need to have 50 followers, at least 50 followers. You need to have that blue engagement box. That's important too. You need to have content you created, and your account needs to be over 7 days old. Yep. So those are the things for TikTok Live. You missed 1 and 4. You know what? I didn't say 1 and 4. I said I skipped down, and I really didn't even skip down fully to number 5. Viewer wishes was supposed to be an aspect of number 5, but it really didn't do it justice in terms of how I skimmed through it. Um, so let me skim through the others. What's the blue box? The blue box means that you have to have coins on your account. Coins you get on your account because you actually went to the Apple store, the website, or I said the Apple store, the website, or to the in here in the app to get coins. So in the app, if you click the gift box, let me pull up my phone. I'm gonna show it to you really quickly, and then I'm gonna show the boards. Okay. Okay. So you're in the app. You click the gift box. You click how many coins. It may say the word recharge. If it says recharge here, I want you to stop. I want you to pay attention to here. Recharge on TikTok.com / for 25% discount. I want you to get the discount. Okay. Get the discount for those coins. So if you click this space, it'll actually take you there. It needs to think, so it'll think for a second, but it'll show the website. Um, Thank you all, friends. And so it's going to think, okay, there it is. See, it's starting to show up now. So it's going to be there where you can recharge. And so here's what I would tell you. Recharge. Always have coins in your account. Don't have anything, don't break the bank. $10, $20, something to get started. And then you can decide how you ration that. And so as you start gifting, you're going to get that blue engagement box, that gifter box. That's showing what level you are. It goes from level 1 to level 50. And people who click that, I tell you guys all the time to click your blue box. If you click the gift box actually tells you how many points you need to get to the next level. Thank you so much for the donuts and the roses, and tells you how many points. If you click that, it breaks it down, how many points you got, how many total amount of points you need to get to the next level, 24 for me, and then how am I doing towards moving the needle. on that. How many points have I collected? Those points, I tell people, here's the strategy. Again, don't break the bank. Work within your budget, work within your means, and you have to decide what that looks like for you. But say you only need 50. Thank you so much, Frank. Appreciate that. Say you only need 50 to move up to the next level. Then I would tell you, okay, well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about the lives you're going to go to. What are you going to be doing in the next couple of days? Like, are you going to live right now? Are you going to do another one later? Are you going to go to live, this weekend and only spend that 50 because that's within your budget? Thank you, Fred. Or are you going to go live more often? And then you can decide if you're going to level up because of how you're operating. Does that make sense? Like, pay attention to your points, then come up with a strategy for your points. So my points, I need to look at this because I just leveled up to 33 now. I'm level 33. If you remember, we started this live with a person who was a level 50 in our room. Level 50, Daka. I think you hit your 90 minutes. I did. It's 94 minutes. Let me get off soon. I'll do 2 more minutes. So it's gonna take me, oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of points. I don't know when I'm gonna get to 34. It'll be 34, it'll be like in July. That's a whole lot of points. Might be July, August. When I looked at it, I hadn't looked at it yet. I was like, oh my gosh. The boards. Okay, here's quick boards because I talk about boards every single day. We were joking saying what was my pet peeves for lives. I have two pet peeves and they probably equal now. Y'all asking me about the sound and y'all asking me about these boards. So those are the two things that I get asked the most questions. I probably should make that a board. Ask me what my pet peeves are and I'll tell you. Okay, so here, live, under live, settings, under settings, board, under boards. Don't do the AI boards. Make your own board. Create. General is the board here, the board that I have. A multicast box also can have a board. Headline, background, bullets. Background and bullets don't do. I would tell you, especially if you're new, maybe wait the first 14 days, 30 days before you start being super creative. In the meantime, create a board that adds value, curiosity, and a challenge. Those are like the three things you want to pay attention to. Headline, I've been doing a go live board. So the first time you hit headline, I'm just going to say go live. First time you hit the headline, you can change the fonts and the colors. I'm just going to pick something really quickly. You can change the colors. And then you can change the look of that color if you want to make it outlined or something. Okay, whatever. And then I'm going to hit done. I'm not done yet though, because I want to add another board. That's what my blue line. These are two separate boards. See, these are two separate lines. So I'm going to add another line. I'm going to hit headline again. And now I'm going to say 14 days. 14-day challenge. Okay? So now it's there. And then you can change the colors. You can change the fonts. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay? You can make it bigger. And then I'm hit done. If I wanted to do another line, I could. Gotta think about how it shows up on your screen. That looks like that's not going to show up well. But you could do another board if you want. You could do another headline if you want to add another line. You could do that. So my point is the things on these boards do not, I repeat, do not add TikTok. Don't put any social media name or platform. YouTube, IG, FB, any of them. Don't put TikTok. You can't even put that. Don't put a website. Do not put any pricing. Do not put any personal identifying information, your name, your email, your phone number. That is not on your board. Again, your board should add value. Like, what are you doing? What do you offer? What's the value? It should evoke curiosity in a way where people are like, ooh, let me come in this room. What are they talking about? Things you must do before you go live. Ooh, I'm curious. What is she going to say? And then it could be a challenge. Okay, so my other board is here. This is what I have for the challenge board. This was a straight challenge. Go live every day for 14 days and this will happen. You know? So the curiosity is what will happen. That's the curiosity piece. But this is the challenge piece. First of all, people are challenged by going live for 14 days straight. So again, that's what your board should be about. How are they would know the price that I'm selling? You could talk about it. You could do Service Plus, but you don't put it on your board. It'll restrict your views. Can you list the 5 things? I missed it. Number one, the 5 things really quickly, and I won't be able to do a deeper dive because I got to jump off. But number one is that you want to do your research on what is the keywords for your live stream that your viewers are searching. So go on the home screen, look up your topic. There's all these different other search options that will pop up. You'll see an arrow that's pointing up. That means it's trending. Pick those topics as keywords. That could be on your board. Maybe one of those words without it being TikTok related or something else. Maybe you add that to your board because people are searching for that in your niche. Okay, so you can come up with some board messaging with that search term included. When you go live, you're going to say that search term. You're going to say the things that people are searching for. And then what you're gonna do is number two, you're gonna market yourself. That means you're gonna schedule a live event. A live event is on tools and resources under that live center. So you're gonna schedule a live event. You can add that live event to your post, to your stories. And so and you can share it out too to your community well in advance of the live stream. Number three, you are going to post content that you're going live. You are talking about your live and your content. You are saying, hey, join me live. I'm going to be talking about this topic. I want you guys to come and support me. Or here's the time and time I'm going to be, time and time zone that I'm going to be going live. So make sure you're posting and doing a quick post message about the fact that you're going live and what the topic, time, and time zone is. Number four is kind of a catch-all, but the number four is like do your board. Make sure you have a board on the screen. Make sure you pay attention to your lighting, your sound. Make sure you do your audience control, your content disclosure. Turn those forms on. That's under settings. Um, so all those things you got to think about before you go live. And then number five is about your strategy. What are you trying to get your viewers to do? Because we just said this is the TikTok economy. We said this is the business of TikTok. And so how are you making sure that they support your goals you got going on, your live goal, your your Service Plus. You could do this for Service Plus. So I do consultations. If you want to meet with me, you can message me. This pin card will stay up for 30 seconds. And so I could talk about my Service Plus. I might talk about if I have my live strategy guide. I just gave it to my agency folks. I'm going to roll it out next week. I'm probably going to do a few little giveaways for that, and then it will be available for purchase, maybe a few available for purchase. But it is going to be kind of an exclusive thing. Not everybody's going to get access to it. So with that, if you want early access to it, I would say not for this live. I'm not saying that now, but I'm just saying I could pin it, talk about it, and I might pin it and do this. I might say it says right now it says leagues equal cheers. I might say, hey, this gift equals, a free copy or a copy of my guide. You know what I'm saying? So now you will get it. Now you kind of paid for it, but again, I'm trying to appease TikTok too. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that I also get what I need from this live stream. And so little things like that you can do to make sure that your community engages. So your live goal can be a strategy for making sure people support you. The viewer wishes. People, you can change the words here. I use the tarot card readers. They'll say full reading and it'll be a certain gift. Maybe it's the money gun. Half reading, certain gift that's there. Maybe it's a galaxy, whatever the case may be. And so you do that. Are you saying that earlier in the live? Are you saying that earlier in the live? Saying what, Miss Vicky? Saying what? Let me know. Do I have an individual account or a business account? I don't know. You have to check. A quick check, like I said, is to look and see if email is on your profile. So emails on this profile, the word email, when I look at my profile here, a quick check is that this is a business account. So I know this is business about Service Plus. The strategy piece I just talked about, for Service Plus, you should be talking about your Service Plus a lot as you're talking about your services that you offer. You could pin the pin card every 3 minutes. It'll last for 30 seconds. And so you would talk through what services you offer. Again, I always tell you, you need to know your demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points of your audience. Because ideally, you'll be saying the things that matter to them. So for me, I would say, oh, I know you guys are afraid to go live. I created this strategy guide to help you with the things that you need to understand how to do your pre-live marketing, how to do your pre-live setup, how to know what to do when you first start live, how do you get more engagement with your. So I'll talk about the guide, and then I would also pin my offer. Like if I'll pin my Service Plus, but I could also pin my offer to say, hey, I'm going to do this quick, you know, um, love away where you guys can get it, but you also have to support the live this way. You know what I'm saying? So you do little things like that so you can make sure that people are supporting, but also making sure that you are getting that engagement you need. Did that answer your question, Miss Vicky? I don't know if I'm answering it based on what you were thinking. Wink, wink. Thank you so much, Diamond. How to pin the cart? Same way you pin the it. Once you add products to your shopping cart, the products that once you click the shopping cart, you'll see the products that you added, and it's right next to the words for the product. It says pin. You'll see it. It's in red letters. How do you pin your offer? Um, so this is my consultation. However, you could create multiple pin cards or multiple things in Surface Plus. You can have, I don't know if there's a limit on how many of these you can do, but you can do different ways for people to get a hold of you. So I would probably create one that was about live strategy or something else in terms of my offer. So the live strategy guide for people to get it. So that's probably what I will do. Um, you can only pin while going live. Yes, you can only pin while going live. You are, but I have questions about questions after question. You're fine. Yeah. So you said you can only add to cart while live. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I was trying to process what you were saying, but yeah, you would add, if you did a video, you would add the product link for that one product in the video. But when you're live, you can add multiple products in your shopping cart. You go live, you talk about the products, you can pin them. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Okay. Is it good to do battles while you have no views? Yeah, you could. There are people who come in, hey, Daquan, there are people who come in just for the battles. hmm They'll, because TikTok sees that you're battling and they'll push you out to other people who are battle people or people who like to watch battles because TikTok knows that, in terms of their engagement and history on this app. Yeah. It's like, hey, here's another battle for you. You'll probably show up like they'll swipe through 5 or 6 people. You might be number 7. They're like, oh, okay, here's another battle. I hadn't seen one in a while. So let me go to this battle. Thank you so much, Coach V. All right. I hope you guys are well. We are having our agency retreat today. Else I would stay a little longer, but your girl got to get moving. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the likes, the comments. Do you have to pay to battle? No, you don't. It's you got to have a community, people engaged with your battle. You get points from your viewers engaging. Yep. Liking, commenting, and gifting. Yep. Thank you all. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares. Are you live at 4 p.m.? I am going to probably do a quick hot hour. Probably not at 4. It probably be closer to 5. Maybe. Maybe. Um, maybe. I gotta see. I think Soda wanted me to battle at 9:30, so I gotta check and see. Was that 9:30 today or tomorrow? I gotta ask her. So I might pop in later for that. I gotta see. Only reason why I'm saying I gotta see because I just gotta see where I'm at. I don't know where I'm gonna be. Around 5 o'clock. I think we have dinner. You said a hot hour. It'll be a hot hour. I think we have dinner tonight. We have it set up for us to eat dinner together. I think it's 7 o'clock reservations, I think. Okay, sorry about that. My husband was calling. So that means I do need to get off because he's at the store for me. Um, Okay, so I got to get off because my husband was calling. I think he's at the store. I had an errand that I made him run. So he's probably calling just to check in real quick. But look here, I appreciate you guys. I will be back. I probably will pop in. I don't know when though. I just have to look at the time because I think I need to pay attention to my league. I think I gotta do a little quick peek at it and just make sure everything's good. But I think I'm okay, but we'll see. But I will probably pop in to do a lesson. I appreciate y'all all. Thank you all for the watching, the shares, the comments, and all the gifting. I appreciate the support. This has been a journey, and today is just it's I mean, my heart is filled full with all the people I'm going to see, and just knowing that this space has connected me to so many more people, and people I'm going to get to see in person and give them big hugs, and just over the moon about it. I'm really really over the moon about it. So thank you all. Thank you all. And you said I'm jealous. We will be doing this again, I think. But I'm just over the moon about it. So thank you all. And anybody who's in the agency, I appreciate you all. Anybody who wants to join the agency, send me a message. Send me a message. Send me a message and I'm happy to connect you to the agency. You got to be going live. You got to be a live host. You got to be committed to the process because the people in this room, they are showing up and showing their commitment. So let me know if you guys have questions. I'm happy to answer questions too. But I will be back. I felt like this live was not fully, I keep saying that lately, wasn't fully all the things I want to cover because there's so much stuff. I want to make sure you guys know and learn. I want to answer all your questions. And so I hate that I have to rush, but I do have to go. I'm gonna turn my board off just so I don't forget to turn it off later. All right, take care. Bye bye. Let's see. All right, my friends, I will see you guys later. I will touch base with all of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the support. Um, I'll see you guys later. All right, bye bye.